In the last few months, I spent $650,000 on meta ads, and in this video, I'll be reviewing my whole ad strategy when it comes to creatives, offers, and even launching campaigns. As you can see on the screen, we spent a total of $646,000 on Facebook ads in the last few months. This is just one ad account. We have multiple ad accounts we're running on, but this is just the main one. So let's go straight into actually creating the offer. So offers are actually way more important than you think. They can affect your performance whenever you're running on Facebook. It can improve CPA, cost per click, all that good stuff. So it's really, really important to have a good offer structure that people, convert often. So when it comes to creating offers at work, there's two common types of offers that people use, especially when dropshipping. So firstly being price, people competing on price. So firstly, let's go into price offers, which basically means you have a cheap upfront price. So it's really good when you have cheap cost of goods. Let's say you have a pretty cheap product to source. One unit's like $5, two units like $7, something like that. Next, you have lots of competition and also targeting a younger audience. So younger people usually have less money. So it's better to actually tailor towards that and offer a cheaper price that a lot of people are more comfortable buying, the product with. Now, the issue with having a price offer, it's hard to maintain at high scale. Now, when you have a cheap price, you typically have a cheaper break-even CPA. It's pretty standard. And when you're at high scale, metrics obviously go up and up. They rise naturally. So you want to make sure that you're holding still a healthy margins and a healthy CPA. And with the price offer, it's pretty difficult to do so when you have such a low break even. I know some people are running price offers on Facebook and their break even CPA is like $20 or $15. So it's fairly low. And with a low break-even CPA, that also means that margins are typically slim unless you're holding a very, very low CPA. This is by far the most common offer people use when it comes to drop shipping. I don't like personally using it, so that's why I like to go into the value offers. So value offers are good when you have expensive but also cheap cost of goods. And there's also a lot of competition or even no competition. And you can basically run value offers in any niche. Now, what I mean by value offers is that you're either offering quantity breaks, so you're offering buy one, get one free, or buy two, get two free, offering multiple units for a discount or for free, or you have a second option, which I usually do, it's called value stacking. So value stacking basically means you're providing free gifts with every single purchase, and it's really good for expensive products. A great example of this is actually Linnell Fit. Now, Linnell Fit is selling this Pilates board. The cost of goods for a Pilates board, I believe it's around $70. They're selling it for around $160. Now, to kind of compensate for that expensive price, they're offering 4 free gifts with every single purchase. They have a $40 gift card, training guide, Pilates socks, and a sweat belt. This is an extremely good offer when you're running expensive products, offering free gifts on the side, complimentary products to kind of cover that expensive price, you know what I mean? Make it feasible for the people buying the product. So it's really important to do so when you have an expensive product that you're running. You don't just want to sell it for 50% off. You want to make sure to the customer they're getting a good offer and something that they can't resist. So the only issues with the value offer is kind of nothing. Everything really matches up and works really well with any type of product that you have. Cheap cost of goods, expensive cost of goods, low competition, high competition. Any kind of situation that you're in, value offers are really, really good, and they help a ton with the conversion rate and also lowering your CPA and CPC. So for those running any products, I highly recommend you guys try out some value offers, maybe split test them because they work extremely well for me. All the products that I'm running is currently running value offers. So if it's working for me, odds are it'll probably work for your product. So now let's go into creatives, which is by far the most important part when it comes to Facebook ads. Without good creatives, you don't really have anything and you won't be able to scale to these high numbers. Sure, you may have a good website, you may have a good offer, but without good creatives, people are not even gonna land on that landing page. So you really need to nail down on these creatives. By far the most important thing. So before you actually go into making creatives, you need to understand angles. So I made a quick diagram here. As you can see, it's a yellow circle. This yellow circle is going to be the product and the problem that the product solves. Now inside each product and problem, there's going to be a few different angles that you can pick from. All right, so after you did some market research, let's say you found 3 angles, one being people just can't lose weight, their diet's bad. And then finally, the last angle is that people don't actually have time to hit the gym. Now, these are 3 different great angles that you can use for your Facebook ads, but actually there's different sizes to the angles and different impacts. So for example, this angle where people just don't know why they can't lose weight, this angle is very, very big. So you're able to target a larger pocket of audience. You're able to scale with that angle further. But let's say there's a lot of competitors in that angle. You may want to transition to a smaller angle where people don't have time to hit the gym. This angle is still great. You may get great results, but you won't be able to scale it to these big, big numbers because the amount of people that actually deal with that problem is smaller than angle 2. So keep that in mind whenever you're doing angle research. So hopefully that makes sense. I want to go into market research and actually how to find these angles. So the goal for market research is to find who exactly you're targeting and what are the best angles when it comes to your target audience. So the way to finding the perfect angle, there's a few different ways that I like to do it. I just named the top 3 best is TikTok, Amazon, and Reddit. On TikTok, you're able to see, when you're looking at TikTok shop or just TikTok videos in general of who's kind of using the product and the problem that they're kind of talking about. So for weight loss, let's say in these TikTok videos, seeing a lot of videos of people actually saying, oh, I don't have time to hit the gym and I take this weight loss supplement and I kind of lose weight while I'm sleeping. This can be an angle that you can go ahead and use. I'll go ahead and actually see how many people are actually using that angle compared to other angles. On Amazon, you're able to see exactly who's using the product and who's buying it, as well as you're able to use an Amazon review scraper and then input it into ChatGPT to get kind of a better analysis of who's buying the actual product. I'd go ahead and actually take a few different products. For example, we're doing weight loss, take a few different weight loss products, see who's actually buying it, the target audience and the angles that they're talking about. Ask ChatGPT, basically find the top angles and find the top target audience that's buying the product, and it'll give you all that information. And finally, on Reddit, you're able to look on Reddit forums on not actually the product, but the problem that the product solves. Now you're able to find a lot of threads such for like weight loss, on what people are using as solutions and what kind of problems they're talking about. A lot of people kind of vent on Reddit, so it's a really powerful tool. So once you have all the angles set, now you need to actually find your target audience. Now this is very, very important. You want to find actually exactly who you're targeting. So a great kind of ways that you can go ahead and actually find your target audience. Once again, TikTok, looking at TikTok shop, or actually looking at the videos, who's creating these videos, who's commenting on these videos, all that good stuff. Once again, Amazon reviews, you can check out the Amazon reviews and actually see exactly who's buying the product. As well, even you could check out your own Facebook comments. This is a really, really good tool to see exactly who's Facebook targeting and who's actually buying the product. And after you actually found your target audience, now you have to actually find why and what this target audience watches. So I like to actually tailor my For You page, my TikTok For You page to that audience. Let's say I'm targeting 40 and 45 for my research. I like to kind of scroll and think, or asking my family what they kind of watch. You can also look on Facebook ad library and see what competitors are doing to actually target that audience. So yeah, now once you have all your market research done, it's finally time to make the creatives. Now I think it's fine to use rep creatives as long as you know your target audience and they like that UGC style. So on TikTok, there's 99% UGC videos. When you're using rip creatives, make sure you add a visual hook on the screen. If you want, you can also add before and afters. So for example, if you're running weight loss products, you can do a before and after kind of slider, something like that. And finally, adding a visual CTA, for example, like buy one, get one free, stating your offer and telling them to, kind of press shop now. But you can use rip creatives until you get fresh UGC. Now, completely new content that you find or you purchase is really, really powerful that hasn't been shown like on Facebook. That means no one really else is using it. And fresh creatives always perform the best. So now another way to actually make creatives is to make kind of almost storyboard creatives or VSL creatives that implement a lot of stock footage or different clips and just someone talking over all those clips about the product. Can even be like a storyline, whatever it is. You have to find that through your market research on what kind of style you want to do, but you can implement all that market research data that you found from like Amazon review scraper, TikTok, whatever it is. You can implement it into ChatGPT or Claude AI to create better scripts And then for footage, you can use custom content, once again, content from TikTok and stock footage. So now once you have a great offer and really converting creatives, it's actually time to go ahead and launch a campaign. Now I'm gonna quickly go through my whole ad strategy and how I go ahead and scale these big numbers. So inside the ads manager, I have a CBO setup, which means campaign budget. And inside one of the ad group, I have it named as winners. Now inside here, it's gonna have all the winning creatives. It can have winning images, it can have winning videos, and can go up to many creators, as many as you have that are winning and are converting. The goal for this is to have Facebook choose whatever it wants to push out, and it gives you actually the best results from my personal experience. Now let's say I do have a new batch of creatives that I want to go ahead and test. I'll simply press create and create a new ad set against it so I could test my new batch of creatives. But yeah, it's that simple of a setup, and that's exactly how I spent $647,000 on Facebook ads in the last few months. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.